And Gok is back in the kitchen to help us master his delicious sweet and sour chicken. Hello, Gok.
Hello, guys. It's nice to have you in my kitchen again. Are you both well?
Yeah,
Really
very well, thank you.
good.
Have you dreamt about me recently?
Philip, stop that now. I texted. I'm so embarrassed.
What was the dream?
Philip.
It was fine.
I will never forgive you for saying that on live
he texted
television.
me and said,
I
dreamt about you. You were sleeping in the kitchen. There were mushrooms growing everywhere. I was trying to feed you up because you looked too skinny, but you said I can't eat anything because I'm a fish.
Gok, your reaction made that seem much worse then.
Yeah, considerably worse.
So listen, we're cooking sweet
I didn't
and sour.
tell Philip the whole dream.
Oh, I see. Well, fair enough. Well, listen, I'm glad to be back in your kitchen.
Right, we're going to make... I've gone so red, I can't bear this. Right, okay, we're going to make... we're gonna make sweet and sour. Right, you've got all your stuff.
Yes, we do. It's getting hot.
Okay, you've got all your stuff there. You've got some chicken that you've already battered in egg and corn flour. I'm doing king prawns because I prefer them. They're already done. Basically, all you got to do is take your protein, dip it in your egg, dip it in your corn flour and shallow fry it. But yours are prepped and mine are prepped as well. Let's get our woks on. First of all, as high as you can go, loads of heat, woks on. Now, you're going to take your oil and you're going to put about a tablespoon of oil into the bottom of your pan and get it nice and hot. OK?
Sure.
The first ingredients that are going to go in are your onions, your peppers and your carrots, all at the same time, and you're going to flash fry them. Keep it nice and hot, but what you need to do is make sure that you're moving your onions and your
What temperature is yours on,
carrots
Phil?
and your
I've got mine on
peppers
3.
around as much as you possibly can. Yeah?
And
Okay.
what about
Give
the
it a nice
ginger?
toss, keep it moving around. Not yet. Hold on to that. What you want to do is you want to keep that nice, really, really nice and sizzly. And you want to get a bit of colour on the onions as much as you possibly can. Yeah? How's it looking?
It's
Yeah,
good. I think my wok needs to be hotter.
OK. Holly, turn your wok up, love.
What going up?
There we go. Right, OK, so keep it going. Now, the next thing we're going to add in is we're going to add in our tiny little bit of ginger. Garlic. You should have about a quarter of a clove of garlic. You don't have to put this in, but I like it in, all right? OK.
Yeah.
There we go. Right, so keep it going, keep it tossing around as much as you possibly can. Now, when that feels as if it's all starting to soften slightly, which I think yours is probably doing it,
Yep.
you're going to add in your vinegar, which is the clear one, rice wine vinegar.
White wine vinegar.
OK, should sizzle.
Whoa,
You're going to add in your dark soya sauce. Dark soya sauce.
What did he say? Oh, my God, that made my
Dark
eyes
soya
water.
sauce now.
The woks are so noisy, I can barely hear you.
OK, so I'll tell you. You're going to add your soya sauce.
How much
You're
soy
going to add
sauce?
your tomato ketchup.
How much soy sauce?
You're going to put in 2 tablespoons.
I don't know what that is, but I'm going
Oh,
to
they've
put...
just turned it up in our ears. That's good.
Glug, glug.
Brilliant. Now, keep it mixing around. You should now have the smell of sweet and sour.
Yeah,
Now
and
you're going to add
vinegar.
your sugar.
How much sugar?
Yeah, your sugar goes in now.
All of it? And the
Yeah,
ketchup?
Whack it in. Whack in. About ketchup, vinegar, dark soy and sugar all in now.
Yeah,
there we go.
All in.
All in. We're all in.
Mix
Good.
it all around. Now you're going to add in your protein. So your chicken goes in now.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, I
And
can
keep it
smell
moving
that
around
smell.
as much as you possibly can.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really good.
Chicken goes in. Now your pineapple. Put
Oh,
your
it all
pineapple
happens in one go, doesn't it? Suddenly
All in one
everything's
go.
going
now,
on.
turn your heat down. Turn your heat down.
Yeah. Got
OK,
that.
turn your heat down.
Yeah.
Now, you should have a little jug of water there. Have you got some water?
Yes?
Yeah. Now,
Other
put
side.
in about 2 tablespoons, a little splash.
Splish splash.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And you're going to mix that through now,
Oh,
just
now
to make
it's
a little bit of a
calm.
sauce.
Oh,
Yeah, there we go.
it's like when you turn
Now,
the
you
window
should have
wipers
some
off in the
corn flour
car
in
and you feel like you
water.
can breathe again.
Yeah, corn flour in the water.
OK, so do this with your corn flour, right? You want to pinch your corn flour in the pot just to make a little bit of a cloudy liquid. So put your fingers in, Hole, and pinch the corn flour. There we go, pinch it, make it... And now you're going to dribble a little bit of that in, but stir very quickly into your wok.
When you say drizzle a bit, like a...
Drizzle a little bit in. About a tablespoon to begin with, but keep it stirring. That's going to instantly thicken your sauce.
Yeah.
Yes, it has.
Yeah?
Do I put the rest in?
Right, so have you got enough liquid? You work out how much liquid you want now.
Mine looks about right, actually.
I'm happy with the liquid in here. Do I put the rest of this corn flour in?
Don't put any more in. If it's as thick as you want it to be, don't add any more.
Good.
Right, so keep it stirring.
Yep.
Your chicken should be heating through now.
Yeah.
Yep.
OK. Now, what you're going to do, turn the heat off. Very important. Turn the heat off.
Yeah.
And just stop for a second. Now get your sesame oil and you're going to put in just a tiny dribble, maybe 4 drops. There we go. And you're going to mix that around with the heat off. Very important.
Yeah.
Yeah? And now you're going to serve that up, and that is going to be the best sweet and sour you've ever had in your life. I'm just going to serve mine up here.
We've got a bit of salt and pepper here by the side of us. Are we putting that in as well?
Do you know what? I wouldn't. I would add it to taste. I don't tend to add it because I think
there's enough
you've got that
flavour.
lovely vinegar, you've got the salt from the soy sauce, you've got the sugar in there as well, and it should look something a little bit like this.
It
Can you
looks
see that?
real. It looks like
There
a
we go.
real takeaway.
I'm thrilled with this.
Do you know what, Holly? It is a real takeaway. This is how we make it in the Chinese takeaways.
It's amazing. But normally it's never the same, is it, when you do it yourself, I always think. It's never got that
Absolutely.
same...
Well, I've been cooking this dish for probably about 35 years in Chinese restaurants and takeaways. Now, you try it and you will not be able to tell the difference between this in a takeaway in a restaurant or in your studio kitchen or in my home.
Oh, it's so good.
What do you think? It's good, right?
It's really
Isn't that
good.
amazing?
That sauce is so easy.
It's so easy. Basically, you've just got your vinegar that's working with the sugar and the tomato ketchup. All of it creates that beautiful sweet and sour taste.
You know your noodle...
This is something that I will definitely be dreaming about.
You know your noodle soup you made the last time you were on with the clear soup?
Oh, yeah.
I must eat that about 3 or 4 times a week now. I literally cannot get enough of it. I love it.
Do you know what? I love that. Do you know what, Holly? I was up at 3 o'clock this morning designing a recipe with you in mind, which is chicken and cashew nut spinach salad. It's incredible.
Yes,
so next
please.
time I'm on, I'll teach you that dish.
Yes,
and you can
please.
start adding to your Asian repertoire.
Can
Yummy.
you do one for me as well? I've got an idea.
Go on.
You know the freshwater prawns that you can eat the shells because they're not quite as quite as tough as the sea. Is there a recipe you can do with freshwater prawns?
Of course, I can teach you how to do chili and salt freshwater prawns, which are delicious and so easy to make.
That's what I'd like to do, please.
Oh, God, we literally can't wait to see
so
you
we've got
again.
2 recipes coming up then.
Magic.
All right,
Oh,
thank
I
you.
can't wait to see you too.
Well, I'll see you in my
Miss
dreams.
you.
Miss you too. Bye.
Stop that now, Philip. Stop it.
Bye.
Stop it.
For all the recipe details, take a look at our This Morning app.